Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful Gungans, droids, Twi'leks, Torgrudas, Rodians, Kiadimundi Konas, you guys know the drill. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel today on our deadly Star Destroyer this galaxy has ever seen. And we're going to tell you about a secret buff to Darth Vader that you probably do not know about. And I want to make sure you guys hear it. It might not be the most glamorous or the sexiest topic in Galaxy of Heroes, but nonetheless, it's a secret that I want to make sure you guys know about. Gary, bring him on over. Since we're supporting our TIE fighters, we are talking about ships. Darth Vader's TIE Advance got a lot better as a result of that juicy Darth Vader rework that we've come to know. We've made so many videos showing him beat gas. Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker, Rey. We've shown some Supreme Leader Kylo stuff out there. He basically beats every single team in the game, it seems like. There's so many Vader compositions out there. But this is what we're going to talk about here. We're going to do like one or two arena battles here, and then we're going to hop over to Geonosis territory battles because Darth Vader got better with Merciless Massacre. I'm going to keep this nice, short, and simple, explain how ships work. If you don't know, ships, their stats are tied to the character. So the more you upgrade a character, the better the ships become. That's through increasing its level, upgrading its abilities, adding a Zeta, doing the relics, getting higher tier mods on your character. And now, because of Merciless Massacre and throwing on the Zeta, which Zeta's add a huge amount of power to the character ship, we now see that third extra Zeta and that new ability has made Vader about 3 speed faster. And you might be like, all right, well, that's cool, but what does that mean in terms of the meta landscape that is going on in Galaxy? So let me tell you, Chief Keith, what is happening is that obviously there's negotiators running rampant everywhere, and we've shown some gameplay before of the Empire having some degree of viability up against the negotiator with the addition of our juicy Imperial TIE Bomber. What has happened is that Darth Vader's Imperial TIE Advance right here is now at 192 speed, which makes it 3 speed faster than the negotiator, which means because there's no mods and ships as of now, let's hope that we're able to get the TIE Advance to always go before the negotiator. And you're like, all right, well, what does that mean? Get to the point. Point being, now that Vader's faster because of the rework, he's going to go before the negotiator, and you're going to open up with deadly accuracy. And what that means is that you can now get a target lock early because it's not going to be evaded or resisted, and your Imperial TIE Bomber is going to taunt before Kenobi does that disgusting AoE daze and mass assist. And that's what we're going to showcase today. Before we had Gar Suxon up in here with TIE Fighter because they were both able to outrun the negotiator. Well, now Vader can outrun. Hey, get the taunt going on your Imperial TIE Bomber, because before you had to gamble and hope that the Kenobi didn't kill off the other 2 ships aside from the TIE Bomber. They're force craft their TIE Bomber, and Gar Suxon is way better as a reinforcer, and we got good damage here. Now, there's another extra benefit that comes along with Darth Vader. We talked about mostly the speed part, because that's really, this game is all about speed for the most part. We've also got a little bit of increase in damage. We got a little bit more health and protection on him. So a little bit of potency, critical chance, that type of stuff. But really, that speed is the most important part. And Darth Vader's already a hard-hitting ship, so of course, more damage is always appreciated. So what we usually try to do in these battles is try to get Jedi Anakin to low health. We're talking like 30% health or less. So that way we could trick the opposing enemy to do unending loyalty instead of the mass assist. No matter what happens, we should win this battle. We ideally want to get Anakin into low health because I'd rather not have to deal with the mass assist and all the garbage at the very beginning. Fives always has this fetish of going after TIE Fighter, and that means our Executrix 9 out of 10 times is going to be the next ship to go here. You could do one of two things. You could try to do a tenacity down on boss. I think he's going to take a turn anyways because you already fed him turn meter when we hit Anakin Skywalker. Let's just throw up an AoE. Maybe we can get an ability block. I'd love to get an ability block on Anakin. Cool. We're not going to get buff immunity at the very beginning. And now, because we have the exposed, we might be able to get Anakin into that low health. Oh, you're brilliant. So instead of the AoE daze and mass assist, Kenobi wastes that unending loyalty. Completely waste it, and that is definitely one of the better case scenarios. But sometimes, I'll be honest, you're not going to get Anakin into that low health, and instead you might they might open it with the AoE days. It's all fine and dandy because the point is we got that taunt up early, and he would soak up that initial AoE days mass assist instead of one of these guys over here. And really, at this point, I think we're in a pretty good spot. What we just got to do is get Gar Suxon here, get rid of the breach. Well, then we can deal with that taunt and then try to get someone to get rid of that stealth on Anakin, and we should be game, set, match. So what we'll do actually is let's just go ahead. Oh! Dang! I was not expecting that. Holy cow! Gary, get the camera. Show mom that. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting that. Vader, I said he got a little bit of a damage increase, but he is already one of the harder hitting ships in the game. Holy cow. Yeah. Yes, that is, jeez, I'm a bit speechless right now. Jeez, jeez, can we just get rid of Anakin here? Oh, we could have cleansed right there, but I wanted to get Anakin out of the picture. Wow. Yeah, Darth Vader, he's a hard-hitting ship, and especially with more people relicking him up, upgrading his abilities, giving the Zetas, you're going to be seeing damage like that. And TIE Fighter pilot, don't ignore him. He can put out some pretty solid damage as well. Let's go ahead and, I don't know, let's dispel all buffs. Boom, there we go. Now we'll clean up our TIE Bomber, and there we go. We got taunts back up. As long as Vader's on the field, those target locks are never going away. And there we go. We got the TIE Bomber to soak up the mass assist. But as long as TIE Fighter's on here, this ship, so long as it doesn't have buff immunity, it should taunt. Holy cow! The Empire's a might, Gary! Holy Imperial glory! Get Palpatine to record this, and ladies and gentlemen. Wow. I don't know what I just said there. Point being of the video, Vader got a secret buff you do not know about, and the Empire fleet's getting a lot better. Now, I'm not going to say this is the best fleet in the game. Kenobi and Malevolence are still the better fleets, but as you see, the Vader rework made him faster, made him put up more damage, and has given people an incentive to relic up that character, put their good mods in him, throw in that new Zeta, and your Empire fleet is going to look a bit better. That was a pretty standard negotiator lineup. So what we'll do now is let's go ahead and hop over to Geonosis territory battles, and let's just kind of run a combat mission to show you how that looks like. Holy cow, Gary. All right, so we're going to hop into Geonosis territory battles, and we're going to kind of run the same lineup. Now, full disclosure, I have not used the Imperial TIE Bomber yet. Instead of Geonosis Dark Side territories, this will be our first run in together. I'm going to kind of run a similar lineup. We don't have Karth, and so we're going to put Darth Maul in there. I don't have my my Sith Bomber. We donated that to the platoons, but I think Sith Bomber would also be a fantastic choice. Let's go ahead and see how it works. Now, I don't think this is a really something that people needed. We have Thrawn with House 2 that does well, and some people have Malevolences. But you know what? If you want another fleet, maybe this is going to be the one right here. So we're going to kind of do the same drill here. We need to get a taunt up as fast as possible. And Darth Vader took a big hit at the very beginning. Let's start working on Plo Koon. Plo Koon's always kind of the annoying one here. Let's get a taunt up. Beautiful. We got our taunt. And let's try to get an ability block going on here. This looks like, is this the, I'm assuming this is the, unless Mace Windu. All right, so no negotiator here. So that makes life a little bit easier. I'm thinking we're going to be fine. In a moment, we hopefully will bring in our Gar Suxon to get the job done. Here, can we get him out? Almost there. Come on. Keep soaking the punches, TIE Bomber. Do your job. Stand up for the Empire. And I think we're pretty golden here. We need to get another target lock out here. Let's firstly clean up our Vader. This should be pretty easy peasy lemon squeeze, I think. It's just another fleet that gives you an opportunity. But people have that, do that. We've shown that strategy way back when of using Grand Admiral Thrawn and then just having Hounds 2 sit there. And then we see Thrawn kind of instant kill everybody onto the field. But this is probably going to be another opportunity that we could run around with. We didn't get any buff unity there, but I think with the damage output we have, the survivability through our Gar Suxon, I think we're going to be A-okay here. Let's start working on that Jedi Counselor there. All right, get him out. Bam! Almost there. Almost there. Yeah, wow. Holy cow. The damage on Vader is just so good. He puts out massive damage. Maybe I'm short selling how much that damage increased with the new ability granted him. I said he got a little bit of a damage boost. I didn't use Vader too much. Before the rework, I had him in my Imperial lineup, but he was kind of deep down in the reinforcements, and most battles, I'd never really get to use him. This is a whole different ball game. Let's do this, actually. Let's bring in the Scimitar. Why not? We'll bring in the Scimitar. We'll force the stealth, the fake taunt over on this dude here. Beautiful. Wow. Can we get another big hit, Vader? Please and thank you. We don't have the offense up on you. Oh, right. Fine. I'll let him pass there. But I think we're going to get through this mission perfectly fine. So I just want to make this video today because I know we're talking a lot about Vader in the PvP sense. And that is, of course, probably the stuff that people want to hear about. We've covered that drastically. People are talking more about Darth Vader than we are about Luke Skywalker right now, which I find kind of humorous. That's probably the way it should be. Darth Vader is such an iconic character. His character got better. The Empire fleet got a whole lot better, opened up a lot of theory crafting potential, and the damage output is so brilliant. And it's with the I don't know if the Imperial TIE Bomber was needed there. I'm gonna assume it was, but the Empire fleet is a pretty solid fleet, definitely a top 5 fleet in the game right now. Obviously, we got the Negotiator, probably the best all-around fleet. Malevolence number 2, Rebels number 3, and I think the Empire is probably the 4th best fleet in the game, and then Hux probably that 5th one right there. So that's gonna wrap it up for today, ladies and gentlemen. I know this might not be the most exciting topic out there, but when I hinted at it in my live stream the other day, a lot of people were like, hey, can you talk more about this? Like, 'cause I hinted I wanted to talk about it. I wasn't sure about people being interested in it, but hopefully this at least gave you a little bit of intel, because TIE Advance, whether or not you have a full Empire fleet, the TIE Advance is at least a good staple ship for beginner players and mid-game players because of the damage output it puts out there. And now it's got a lot more end-game viability than before. Whew. The Empire's might is being recognized a little bit more, and I do think we need a couple more reworks, maybe another Empire character or two. But ladies and gentlemen, like if you did enjoy the video, comment down below on all your beautiful thoughts, and thank you for coming out, and be sure to subscribe so you're not missing a thing. And Gary and I will see you in the next video. Roll out the outro, Gary. Come on, Gary. We had a great show there.